And actually, when you look at it, those three principles, the solidaristic group, an economic mechanism, and a long term time horizon, undergird unions and cooperatives and the business of the faith communities like schools and hospitals and DAOs and a lot of other things and social entrepreneur endeavors. And I would say the thing about mutualism is to say, I really believe that there's a three-lane highway. There's the for-profit sector, the government, and this mutualist social sector. Many people have many different ways of talking about it, like the solidarity economy and others, and all good, but we have to have one conversation, I think, just to operationalize this in a heterodox way. And so what I think is really important is that we see in those models, not we don't start at what we love about them, like I think of that as the cherry on the icing on the cake, but actually, what's the cake? Like, where are the eggs and the flour? And like, what are the ingredients that make this happen? And that I think is the stage that we're at right now, the practical stage of building those.
No, I think that's really interesting because when we're often in these kind of alternative, especially in the crypto world spaces, there is a lot of talk about trying to create a new world. But oftentimes, that new world I find to be a bit focused on leaning into the things that have been over time, I feel, eroding away mutualism or solidarity that was perhaps stronger in the past between people through the like with the network states and everything else. It's let's use like the disciplinary mechanism of the market to kind of whip people into shape to build a new society. It's like how I perceive of it. Whereas you're taking the approach, and we're taking from this as well, as like the school of like thinking about how do we actually increase interdependence and mutualism between people, organizations, and communities, and use that to create and I would say make more resilient this third sector